Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. Look, man, I've never seen anything like this. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this. This is the biggest shocking trade in NBA history. It's just the most shocking trade in NBA history. That's all there is to it. The Lakers just came off a win against the New York Knicks. Um, Anthony Davis obviously did not play. He's dealing with an injury in his ribs or something like that, some type of ab injury. We're waiting for him to come back. And, Max Christie had a fantastic game. I just got through raving about how he was driving the ball and doing all types of different stuff that just, like, his development has been great. And after the game, I'm sitting here meditating, and I just decided to look at my phone, and the Lakers did, like, the weirdest. Forget us. The Dallas did the weirdest trade. We just made a decision that I think most teams would make if you were in our position in that situation. I don't know what this means for the Lakers' future, but I, I believe we won the trade. I believe we won the trade. The Dallas Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic, the great Luka Doncic, to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, 29 first round pick, and Max Christie. We're getting also Maxi Kleber and Marquise Morris. Now, Marquise Morris and Maxi Kleber, you know, Maxi Kleber I think went down with an injury as of late. So, like, that I'm not really sure what he's going to be able to do for the Lakers at this point, his athleticism and all that. Marquise Morris won a championship with him, so welcome back, Marquise. I'm shocked. The Lakers are also sending Jalen Hood-Schifino to the Jazz, as well as a 2025 second round picks from the Clippers and the Mavericks are also going to the Jazz. It says here, and I'm reading what ESPN says. Nico Harrison said, "I believe defense wins championships, and I believe getting an all defensive center and an all NBA player with a defensive mindset gives us a better chance. We're built to win now and in the future." I gotta say, man, Rob Pelinka, I would have done this too. Figure out the particulars later. If somebody's going to give you Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis in the first round pick and a nice young player like Max Christie, basketball wise, this doesn't really like make sense. But are you telling me you're gonna give me Luka Doncic, 25 years old? I'm gonna take him now and not really care about anything else. I think for the basketball team, for trying to win a championship, Anthony Davis probably does make you feel a lot better about your defense. Like, got a first round pick is gone. So, I wasn't happy about moving picks. But, like, you talking about bringing back Luka the Don, bro. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? Like, this Luka the Don. If you're serious about making a trade for Anthony Davis, it would have to be this caliber of player coming back rather. I would never have traded Anthony Davis. But I also wouldn't have ever expected somebody to come knocking on my door with Luka the Don, man. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what this means for Braun and AD. I mean, Braun, like, it's just so strange because I know he's a big fan of Luka, but they kind of do the same things. And I don't think they can win a championship together. So I don't know what this means for LeBron James' future. I would imagine they'd had a conversation with him about this. Maybe not, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you that I don't think I can process that the Lakers can win a championship with Luka and LeBron as currently constructed. I don't believe so. However, I think we just gave ourselves a tremendous passing forward to our future. I think you don't have to worry about being a team that has to rebuild when you got 25-year-old Luka Doncic in place. I'm not worried about the 2029 first round pick because I got Luka Doncic on my team, and that pick ain't going to be that great. So, Max Christie, I love Max Christie. I love what he's turning into. But I'm happy to ship him out for Luka Doncic, fam. And so that's where it becomes a weird thing. It's like you can't just hodgepodge players together and expect to win. But when you're in the position the Lakers are in with LeBron James on a no trade clause, Anthony Davis having injury issues, he's 31 years of age, it's kind of run its course. And there's maybe only Anthony Davis in my mind is a top 15 player in the league. Luka Doncic is a top 5 player in the league. It just is what it is. Luka Doncic's defense is terrible, but his offense is legendary. So Anthony Davis' defense is awesome. His offense is awesome. He's probably a more winning piece. I like Dallas with Anthony Davis and all those bigs they got. They got a lot of bigs. Kyrie Irving, Luka, Anthony Davis. I think the Mavericks are a real contender, no doubt. Anthony Davis got his center. He wanted to play with center. You got him. You got your center. You're going to play with Derek Lively. You're going to play with, let me just take a look at the Dallas Mavericks roster so I can have some understanding of what I'm talking about here. P.J. Washington, Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford. It's a lot of bigs there. Their defense is going to be strong. I don't think they're going to suck by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, they're probably a shoe-in to be a very contending team. I don't doubt Anthony Davis. He's a legit superstar. I do not make this trade if I'm the Dallas Mavericks. It makes me a more cohesive defensive team. And Anthony Davis harbors a lot of value, especially on a contract for the next 2-3 years. But I'm not giving away my franchise player if I'm Dallas. Even if it makes me a better team. Even if I'm getting back Anthony Davis in the first round pick. I'm not doing this. Something had to have happened with Dallas to where Luka probably said, I'm not re-signing with y'all or something. Probably said, get me the hell out of here, low-key. This is unreal. This is a shock the world kind of move, man. Yeah. Luka did not request a trade. They did this on their own accord, getting back Anthony Davis, but only one first-round pick for the Lakers. Yeah, that's another thing. As I process this, you trying to tell me we got Luka the Don and didn't have to give up 2 picks? I know we gave up Anthony Davis. I know we gave up Max Christie. I know Jalen Hood-Schifino was drafted 17 overall. But you trying to tell me I was able to get a top 5 player and I ain't got to give you 2 picks? You ain't going to hear me complain about it. I don't understand this move. I don't understand how the Mavericks didn't get more is what somebody's looking. I don't understand how the Lakers plan to ever stop the other team from scoring. We're not trying to play no defense at all. No, we're going to score 170 points to try to win. This is not a championship move. This is a bring me my successor for LeBron James and we'll figure it all out afterward move. And given who it is we just acquired, I do it too. And I want people to understand this. I do this too. I was done with the LeBron AD thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I was done with it. And I didn't necessarily see myself moving AD. Not for anything less than picks, but I brought back a player that's like literally double his value, low-key. Like double. It's as valuable and as winning as Anthony Davis is, and I will process what Anthony Davis leaving my organization actually means for me, because he did win a championship here. He put up some one, he's coming off of 40. The last game he played for the Lakers, he was hurt. And before that, he went for 42 and 23. So this is like a superstar leaving my organization. We might even, we probably retired number 3 anyway, even though we only had him for like a couple years. He won a championship with us 7 years, with us 6 years. We think the world of Anthony Davis, and we haven't processed him actually leaving our organization, nor have we actually processed Luka Doncic becoming a part of our organization. This is still too shocking to even be certain of what the hell of all of that. But what I can say is I feel like I got such a valuable piece back in this trade that I'll live with the fact that we can't play any defense, or that these pieces don't fit, or that Luka Doncic has had some injury issues and stuff like that, or that Anthony Davis is a valuable, great, Hall of Fame top 75 player because I understand that I just picked up a 25-year-old Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I picked up Luka Doncic is 25 years old, y'all. If he's healthy, he might be your MVP. He's so wildly talented that you just do this anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm not mad at Rob Pelinka at all. I'm not mad. I think we gave up somebody who's you also, depending on your circumstance, do crazy things for. Anthony Davis, you go wild for Anthony Davis. You definitely do. Most teams should be absolutely insane about Anthony Davis. But like if I'm Dallas, I'm not actually doing this. Anthony Davis is on for an extra year, 4 years at $43 million for Dallas. Luka's on for 3 years, 43 for the Lakers. Like I said, the roster don't make any sense right now. Maxi Kleber's here. This doesn't really make any sense yet, but I don't need it to make sense necessarily. I just need Luka Doncic in purple and gold. We'll figure everything out after that. So, I mean, is this a great basketball move for this unit? Of course, because you bring back Luka Doncic, and that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. Like, it's a fit buster type of move. Like some moves you make, and you're like, okay, this is a bust hoping to fit such a way that we're not happy. But how many players would I rather have than Luka Doncic in the NBA right now? Wemby, maybe. Jokic, maybe. That's about it. I'm looking. Let me look at these teams, try to figure out if there's anybody I would rather have than Luka Doncic in the NBA right now. Jokic and maybe Wemby. That's about it. That's about it. Some may say SGA. Not me. I'd rather have Luka Doncic. Some say Steph Curry. I love Steph. Younger Luka. It's really only two players, man. It's only two for me. It's Jokic, and that margin is very thin because they're both pretty much like amazing as it gets. And Wemby because of the length and because of his youth and stuff like that. Those only two players. Yeah, that's it, man. After that, it's Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is probably my third most covetable piece in all the NBA right now. So, yeah, that's what's going on, LA. You made a move to get arguably the third best player in basketball at 25 years of age. And you moved on from a Hall of Fame Anthony Davis player who I didn't see us ever moving on from Anthony Davis. I never saw us moving on from Anthony Davis. And basketball-wise, he brings so many different things defensively and offensively till you definitely don't feel like this unit is benefiting from that or that it's as easy to build around Luka as it would be Anthony Davis given the circumstances. LeBron James having a no-trade clause. You know, this doesn't feel simple to move forward with. I'm somewhat concerned about LeBron James' future with the Lakers now. Because he sees something like this and he's like, are we agreeing to move me as well? Are you asking me to win with Luka Doncic? How bad are we defensively exactly? Anthony Davis is who I agreed to do this with. I got 2 years left on my deal. You know, so if I'm LeBron James, I don't know what. I don't really know what to do here. If I try to put myself in his shoes, I'm just like, I don't really know what to think of this. I honestly don't know what to think of this. But as a Laker fan, as a Los Angeles Laker fan, if all things are equal, this is just something I was going to do for my franchise to assure its future. And that's what matters the most to me, man. I didn't, you know, if I'm talking about keeping my picks and trading everybody for picks, I probably value Luka Doncic over the picks for my future, if I'm being honest with y'all. Ain't nothing in them drafts that's about to be that damn good. No. Like over the next 5, 6 years, do I think there's gonna be a better player than Luka Doncic in the draft? Maybe one or two. Maybe. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm as stunned as the rest of the NBA, and I haven't listened to any of my Laker fans. People that I talk to or people that I listen to. I'm in shock. The whole world's in shock. I'm just kind of taking all this in with y'all. Max Christie is gone to the Dallas Mavericks. I think the Dallas Mavericks gonna love Max Christie. We're gonna miss him as well. They didn't warn Luka Doncic about a trade. They didn't warn him. They didn't even talk to him in Dallas. I'm so confused. Craziest trade in NBA history, man. I've lived 40 years. I've been watching this game for 30 of them. I ain't never, ever seen anything like this in my life, man. Not in this life of mine. Jalen Hood-Schifino, it didn't work out. He went to the Jazz after all. I thought they were going to draft him in the first place anyway. Maxi Kleber. I really don't expect much from Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, man. It's good to have Markieff back, though. We won with him. But going to miss Max Christie. Going to miss Anthony Davis. First round draft pick, I'm pretty sure, is going to be not as good as they expect it to be if we're able to build around Luka Doncic. Luka, he's my favorite player. That's what it says. He told us back in May 16, 2022. That's what LeBron James tweeted. Didn't mean he wanted to trade Anthony Davis for the man. I'm so lost, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so lost. I'm gonna go watch some people who know what they're talking about here. I'll probably make another video on this maybe before the night's end. We definitely gonna talk about this. We're definitely gonna talk about this a lot. But this is my initial reaction to this, and I am in. This is the highest level of shock I think I've had in NBA history, man. Maybe this is even stranger than the Pau Gasol trade for sure. It is much stranger, actually, much stranger. Whew. Oh, Ant-Man. Ant-Man's another one of those names I would love to have. I don't know if I'd rather have him more than Luka, though. I don't think so. But he's another one of them names that deserve to be in this conversation. Jason Tatum, rather have Luka. So it's like, man, that's the truth, y'all. BDL 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.